The Bongo Dynasty, Gabon's struggle for democracy. In the heart of Central Africa lies Gabon, a nation blessed with abundant natural resources. But behind its beauty and wealth, a family dynasty has held an iron grip on power for over 5 decades, leaving a trail of repressive politics, controversial policies, and a legacy of oppression. This is the story of the Bongo family's reign over Gabon, a story that spans generations and paints a grim picture of a nation in turmoil. Rise of the Bongo Dynasty. In 1967, Omar Bongo ascended to power, becoming the second president of Gabon. His rule was marked by authoritarianism and a tightly controlled political landscape. Bongo established a one-party system, silencing dissent and maintaining a firm hold on the nation's resources. As the years passed, his regime became synonymous with corruption and nepotism, with allegations of embezzlement and illicit deals staining his legacy. A legacy of repression. For over 4 decades, Omar Bongo ruled with an iron fist, suppressing opposition and stifling any attempts at democratic reform. Despite Gabon's vast oil wealth, the majority of its citizens struggled with poverty and limited access to basic services. The Bongo family's opulent lifestyle contrasted sharply with the dire conditions faced by ordinary Gabonese, sparking resentment and discontent. The transition of power. In 2009, Omar Bongo passed away, leaving a power vacuum in his wake. His son, Ali Bongo Ondimba, inherited the presidency, pledging a new era of progress and development. However, his rule was marred by allegations of electoral fraud and human rights abuses. The contested elections of 2016 ignited protests and violence, revealing the deep-seated anger among the populace. The Pandora Papers revelation. The Pandora Papers leak of 2021 exposed the extent of the Bongo family's wealth and offshore accounts. As ordinary Gabonese continued to grapple with economic hardship, the revelations further fueled public outrage. The gap between the ruling class and the people grew wider, intensifying the calls for accountability. The struggle for democracy. Gabon's citizens yearned for genuine democratic change, but the Bongo family's control remained unyielding. In 2020, constitutional reforms were pushed through, consolidating power in the hands of the ruling elite. International observers criticized these changes as a further erosion of democracy. The military coup. In a dramatic turn of events, after years of frustration and discontent, the military seized control of the government in 2023. President Ali Bongo was placed under house arrest as the military declared their intention to restore democracy and end the Bongo dynasty's reign. This coup highlighted the fragility of Gabon's political landscape and the desperation for change. As Gabon faces an uncertain future, its citizens grapple with the aftermath of decades of oppressive rule. The international community watches closely, urging a peaceful transition and genuine efforts towards democratization. The military's promise of change raises questions about whether Gabon can finally break free from the cycle of repression and corruption.